Hello, everybody. How are you? This is Robin Link, and I am here. There I am for my second Periscope. Let's see if I can. Okay, there we go. Just trying to figure out where to put this camera so that we can actually see me. Alrighty, what did I want to talk to you about today? I wanted to talk to you about the upcoming energies for November 4th to November 11th. And, oh man, I got people joining. Look at that. Literally my second scope, guys, so bear with me, okay? I am the creator of Spiritual Perfectionist Anonymous. It's a Facebook group. We're just getting started. We've got about 20 members, I think, and we're just all learning how to stop trying to do everything right and perfect. And that's part of the reason that I'm doing these scopes, just because I'm so not perfect at this. Really not perfect. So let's get started with the energy for next week. I keep looking over there because I keep looking at the date on my computer. All right. So November 4th to the 11th. What's the first card that comes up? We have the Angel of Love. Awesome. So what they're talking to me about, and when I say they, I do mean the angels. I channel the angels. And what the angels are saying to me is the overall theme for the next week is all about love. And it's, normally we hear, oh, it's all about self-love and self-love. But this is also about learning to love the stuff that we don't like. That's really hard. So I'm not saying that you have to all of a sudden decide that you want to go hug your worst enemy, right? But it's about remembering that they don't know how to do this stuff right either. None of us humans do. We really don't. And you don't have to befriend somebody who has hurt you deeply and decide that, oh, everything is okay now and it's all right that you screwed me over, no problem. That's not what we're talking about here. We're just talking about remembering that they too are a child of the universe. They're doing the best that they can, and sometimes the best they can suck. And love their soul. Okay? And the reason that we want to do this is because it helps raise our vibration as well as the vibration of the planet. It helps spread more of this loving, higher vibrational energy throughout the planet, which in turn makes the opposing energies less strong, not as powerful. The more we learn how to just love somebody on the inside, not necessarily their personality. And this includes now, I'm going to say ourselves as they're talking to me, the parts of you that don't like. And that's why I started Spiritual Perfectionist Anonymous, because I got sick and tired of getting down on myself for not following the rules that I thought I was supposed to follow in order to be spiritual. All right, so hopefully that's all making sense. The problem with when I channel is that I have a hard time staying here and focused on the earth. I do better with my eyes closed, but I don't know, I don't want to look into the camera with my eyes closed. Anyway, whatever, back to here, right? All right, so what's the deal? So the next question to the universe is So what are the energies that are coming up for the next week that are going to be challenging for us, a little more challenging, a little more detrimental? And for that, I pulled the Angel of Attraction. And so what the Angel of Attraction talks about is working on keeping your energy field aligned with what you actually want, right? And so here's the thing. We want, I don't know, I'm going to go with money right now because that's the thing that most people talk to me about. They don't have enough money. All right. So if we're looking to attract more money into our life and we spend our time complaining that we don't have enough money, then we're not keeping our vibration aligned with having money. Now, having said that, I'm not one of those people who's going to turn around and tell you to own your way to personal wealth, okay? What I am going to say to you is, all right, acknowledge your financial challenges, okay? No problem. Acknowledge it. Great. Money's tight right now. I don't know if I can pay the rent. I don't know if I have, money to pay whatever bills are coming up. My bank account is in the negatives. Cool. When you admit it just from a space of neutrality and not trying to make yourself wrong for it, you start opening up the door to other opportunities and possibilities of showing up. But if you're going to sit there and go, oh my God, here I go, I did it again, I'm doing all my affirmations and I still don't have the money and I must be doing something wrong, well, then that's what you're going to kind of get more of. Okay? So I'm going to say to you, acknowledge the negative, okay? And be willing to acknowledge the positive as well, even if you got to reach for it. And even if you don't know what it is, all right, my money situation right now sucks. I don't know why, but I understand that there's something here that is trying to teach me something or work towards my benefit, and I just don't see it yet. So what's it going to take to change this? All right. So, maybe that's how to hold the camera. I'm trying to find the way to hold the camera so that it's comfortable. So what energy then is working in your favor, right? What is going to help you to live in love, be in that space of love, attract more of the stuff that you'd like to have in your life? And so they're saying to us that the energy of clarity is going to be with us this week. It's going to be with us actually in abundance this week. Okay? So call on that energy. Ask for clarity consistently. Just ask to be clear. Show me the clear, right actions that I need to take right now so that I can have more peace, more harmony, more love, more money, more joy, more sex, more whatever into my life. Okay? But the thing is, you really want to ask over and over and over. And not from a space of desperation. Okay? Just from curiosity, if you can. That's not always easy to do when you're in a space of fear and when there's desperation and when there's frustration, right? It's not so easy to do. And Lord knows I get there myself with lots of different things, right? And it's okay. It's okay to be worried, concerned. It's okay to admit that you're having a hard time. It's okay to admit that you're not feeling clear right now. Just back it up with letting the universe know that you are absolutely willing to have that change. As I don't know if you can hear him, but my dog is running through the house now. There's a sound outside, maybe a leaf or something, and it's, it's very important for him to check out and make sure that he guards his domain here. Um, so, yeah, I was just checking in to see if there was more to say on any of that, and there doesn't seem to be. All right, so this week we're looking at love. We're looking at learning how to love the stuff that we don't want to love. And if you can't love it, start with learning how to just be okay with it. It's just so that there's not so much resistance to it. Because truthfully, the more that you resist it, I hate to say it, they always say, the more you resist, persists. I'm really sick and tired. I don't know about you, I'm sick and tired of that. But the bottom line is it's the truth. It's the truth. The more you resist something, the more it shows up. All right? So, learning how to love. Learning how to acknowledge the crap that's going on so that you can let it go and create and invite in more of the stuff that you'd really like to have. Remaining clear on what it is that you'd like to have. Now, when I say remaining clear, I'm not saying that you have to be hyper-focused and that you can't shift and change a little bit, but try not to bounce around, kind of like I am, from subject to subject to subject to subject. It's like, okay, this week I'm working on money. This week I'm working on love. This week I'm working on harmony. Maybe this week you're just working on general harmony in your world, and you'll just let it show up however it's going to show up. And that's really cool too. That allows for more opportunities for surrender and openings to show up. So maybe that's what you're going to focus on this week. But just try to pick one focus and stay there. Allow the hows, how the money's going to show up, the peace, the harmony, the love. Allow that to be left up to the universe. That'll help a lot. That really does help a lot when you can do that. And that's really it. So, like I said, this is just my second Periscope. Bear with me. I'm getting used to working with it. And if you want to join our Facebook group, let me see if I can get this to work. I'm going over to the computer. There we are. We are Spiritual Perfectionists Anonymous, right? We've only got 20 members right now, and that's all right. We're just starting. I think I started it last week. I'm not one of those people that likes to turn around and just go invite everybody on my friends list and stick people in a group without asking. So we're growing slowly and organically, but we're having a good time in there. We're getting some really good insights. It's a judgment-free zone. The group is closed, so that means you'll be able to find us on Facebook if you search Spiritual Perfectionist Anonymous. You'll be able to see who's part of the group, but the posts remain private. So they'll show up in your newsfeed, the newsfeed of other members, but people on your friends list won't be able to see it unless they are part of the group. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. So, having said that, I will be back next Wednesday with the energy for next week. I don't know, maybe I'll pop in and try scoping something else as we go along. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Right now it's all just an experiment, right? And when you can look at life as an experiment, it makes it so much easier to deal with. Definitely, with the ups and the downs and everything else. So, all right, guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of the First Scope. I know a lot of you are going to be seeing this on replay. I don't even know how to put it out there that I'm doing scopes. I'll figure it out eventually. It's what I do. I solve people's problems. So I'm Robin Link, ROBINLINKE.com. Check out my website if you want. But I'd really love to see you over in the Spiritual Perfectionist group, where I really feel like that's where we can make some big, big changes in the world. All right. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye.